All right, hello everybody. We are just getting things set up here with our Gold Horde Alpha team taking on the Samurai from Triangle, North Carolina. So it should be just a second here to get everything up and running. Just hopefully a couple minutes here. We got to do some banning and picking of maps. We are in week 6 of the season. Team's undefeated so far, going into round 6, and the playoffs start next week. So we'll see how this all shakes out after this week. So stick with us. We'll be right back after these short messages.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on devotion when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years.
What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you on what army? We about to go live for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah, ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics be hitting.
They are nothing to me.
Come on, the grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it
Time for the fireworks.
We put in work.
Fire in the hole.
Dude, I got all the kills that first round.
I got the mercy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna respect it.
I don't have my
I need heals. I need heals. Rebuff on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys.
They've only got 6 seconds.
As long as I can.
They have 96.
Nice! No! No! Is that us?
Nice. Good game.
Good.
All right, welcome back. We're going to get into this next match. This is Lijiang Tower. So this is the first map. It is a control map with Lijiang. The intent is to try to take the center point of the map and earn 100% credit towards that point. Each team who controls the point, starts building a percentage. First one to 100% wins. There you see the drop ships to the left and to the right of this map. A few ways over to this point, including crossing these bridges, which provides a lot of opportunity for some fall damage there. All right, so here we go. We've got our players queued up here for the map. Looks like for the Horde, Guapo is going to be running Diva. Hitscan is going to be running Hanzo. Pizza Freak, or Taco Freak as he's known, is going to be running a Sim, actually switching over to a Reaper. Weirdo is going to be running Moira. Kid MDK is going to be running a Monkey, and Lantern is going to be running Lucio. For the Samurai from Triangle, North Carolina, they're going to be running a Mercy, a Sig, a Ryan, a Moira, a Sombra, and a Soldier 76 bot. They're down a player. So running a bot at this level of gold play, definitely a liability for the team. But this is a good team. Triangle, one of the original teams in the league. So they're going to put up a good fight. Good eliminations there. Taco Freak with 2 eliminations. Chasing them, taking the fight to him, taking it across the bridge. Taco Freak's going to get 1 more elimination with the Mercy. El Guapo playing that Diva is going to get 1 against the Sig, and that is going to let the Horde start earning credit towards the point here. All right, so they'll set up for the next next round of defense here. See if they're going to go with any changes here for the Samurai from Triangle. Going to charge across here. They do catch the Diva. Here, Diva's going to charge across the bridge, try to get some environmental eliminations. Do got the monkey bubble on this side. Diva's going to head back across, get some heals on point. But the Horde are going to pick up a few eliminations. Hitscan playing that Hanzo is going to get a couple eliminations on the back line. And that's going to reset the push. They are pushing here on the point. Lantern with the Lucio is going to be chasing him down and take him out. So the Samurai from the Triangle are going to have to reset and reconsolidate to push in here. Horde up at 41, 42% and counting. Here comes the Hanzo ultimate right across the bridge. Does manage to catch the Soldier and the Mercy. Reinhardt's going to charge in. He's going to miss on his charge. They do manage to get the Diva of El Guapo, though, but Kid MDK is going to follow up, get that Sig, and the Horde are going to be pushing forward here. They're going to be drawing back, not quite doing a spawn hold. They're going to be falling back here. They're going to try. You see that has that Reaper ultimate. You almost have to imagine Jack's going to try to get in behind them here as they push forward and unleash his ultimate. Going to be going through this corridor here, trying to push across the bridge. This bridge is dangerous because you can get a lot of environmental eliminations. They do manage to get the Reinhardt here on post. He's going to have to back up, though. Couple good eliminations by Kid and Pizza Freak there. Monkey gets a couple of environmental kills there. And at 94%, it's going to be tough for Triangle to get back. The Horde, you have to imagine, are going to push forward with the block. Diva Bomb coming out over the top. Diva Bomb, but a little bit too little, too late. Pizza Freak unleashes his ultimate, and the Horde are going to go to 0 to 100% on the first point. So good rounds to our all around from our friends at Samurai, as well as sending some GRs that direction as well. All right, here's the second point of Lijiang Tower. This little central point. A lot of people like to run ball here because he can kind of latch on and kind of circle around that center point. He's sometimes hard to peel off. And that's exactly what the Horde are going to do. El Guapo switching to running ball this time. Hitscan's going to be running Cole Cassidy. Actually, he's switching off. El Guapo switching off ball, switching to Zarya. Taco Freak's going to be running a Junk. Weirdo is going to be running Ana. Kid's going to be running Roadhog. And Lantern will be running Zen. For the Samurai, they'll be running a Bap, or Rissa, a Hog, a Moira, a Hanzo, and that Soldier 76 bot. Again, they have to run that Soldier 76 bot. It's always hard at this level running a bot because they don't typically last too long at this level of play. Good hook, though, by their hook. Does manage to get the Bap. Good 1, 2, 3 eliminations there for the Horde. That's going to allow them to take the point here. A couple more eliminations. El Guapo, Hitscan. That's going to send the rest of the team back to spawn to recock and get ready for their next push. The Horde is kind of pushing the issue here. Got a hook on hook battle. And that victory is going to go to Kid MDK. Kid MDK is going to drop back with the rest of the Horde team here to hold the point. And playing between the left corridor and the stairwell thoroughfare here. Soldier 76 does get the hit scan of the Horde, and that's going to allow him to push in here a little bit, but quickly the Horde rally back, concentrate their fires on that Hog. Take him, the Lucio out. They're going to be able to get this Orisa here in short order, being outnumbered, and that's going to allow that counter to keep going up 58, 59%. A little bit more sense of urgency here for the Triangle Samurai team. They're going to come through the white room. But another good hook. Again, that's that Soldier 76 bot. So pretty easy to land a hook in a bot like that. Ultimate being unleashed here. Does get another good hook there by Kid MDK to catch that Lucio sleeping. He's going to put him down. You can see they've swapped to using a ball now with this late in the game. Here comes a high noon. Doesn't look like it called anybody at this point. Lantern does manage to get the bash in of the Samurai. So 94, 95%. They are going to have to charge in here. But Taco Freak's going to make it hard on them, taking out that Reinhardt. Here comes Convalescence. So last-ditch effort here by the Samurai. But here comes the Junkrat Tire. See where that lands. Here comes that Junkrat Tire. Does manage to take out that Soldier 76 Horde. A couple more eliminations. They're going to do it. They're going to take this second point and take this first round. So good initial match here for the Hanover Horde, taking each one of the clocks 0 to 100 against the Samurai from Triangle or Wake Forest. Here's the monkey play of the game. I think this might have been where he had those two environmental limbs. Comes in there, just kind of melee action. Knocked the Reinhardt off the side. Knocked the Mercy off the edge. He's going to come in, take out or help take out with the help of Pizza Freak that Sigma, and that is going to give them the first round here. So let me credit the Horde with the point, and we'll take a short break. We'll ban and pick some maps and come right back. So stick with us.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rosy pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years.
What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you a what army? We about to go loud for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics be hitting.
They are nothing to me.
Ronaldo's around on my arena. We rising to get the victory. Turn the dreams to memories. Come on. The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are going to Route 66 or Route 66. I think both are okay, I guess. Anyway, Route 66 is a escort mission, which means you gotta escort this fancy little payload along this path. This map to points. You can get potentially 3 points with each push. Each team will get a chance to push the payload or stop the payload. And the most points at the end of each team's pushes will result in a victory. So for the red team, which is the Horde, they will be running a ball by El Guapo. Hitscan's running a Widow. Kid MDK will be running Diva, Lantern, Hanzo. So a little bit of mix-up of comps. Looks like they're still giving it some time to pick their comps here. At least for the opposing team, for the defending team, I should say, and opposing team, the Samurai, they're going to be running a Diva, a Hanzo, a Zen, a Mercy, a Junk, and a Roadhog. So for the Horde, they're waiting on picking. El Guapo's running that ball, Hitscan running that Widow, Pizza Freak running... yet to be determined. Weirdo running a Junkrat, Kid MDK running Ana, and Lantern running a Lucio. It looks like Pizza Freak's going to be running a Pharah. Really late pick. And Lantern did switch back to Lucio there. So they were taking a little bit of time picking their comps there, trying to probably figure out whether they were keeping their comps or going to play around a little bit. But 3 quick eliminations there by Hitscan. Taco Freak and Weirdo playing Reinhardt is going to give them the advantage. They're eventually going to be able to clear up that Diva and take out the baby Diva to push this corner and keep driving forward. A couple more eliminations taking place as the Horde push pretty aggressively to stop the Samurai from coming up and trying to block this next push. So Horde being super aggressive. Weirdo's going to charge in with that Reinhardt, get deep in behind the lines. He's going to, with a hammer strike, take out both the Roadhog and that Junkrat. And that's going to allow that Horde to keep pushing that payload. Horde is pushing forward, being super aggressive this time. And the Samurai are having trouble trying to consolidate themselves. So it looks like the Horde's going to be able to push all the way up to this first point without being contended by the Samurai. So they did manage to get a hook in here behind as the Horde continue decimating the opposing team here. Hitscan and Taco Freak each with a couple eliminations. Good sleep by Kid MDK on that Roadhog coming through. And then while he's down, he takes him out. Taco Freak, 3 eliminations, short order there. Keeping this team guessing, keeping this team off balance, I guess you should say. And really not letting them any chance to reconsolidate their forces. So really aggressive play here by the Horde to keep this payload going. Coming around this corner now. Payload moves pretty slow. So it looks like the majority of the teams coming through here, they do get this Hog isolated, and with the help of Hitscan, take them out. They do have this Diva isolated as well, and that Diva is going to be quickly demeched. Should be able to take baby Diva out here in short order and keep this pushing here to the second point. So it looks like the Horde might keep being aggressive here, shooting that Pharah ultimate toward that Mercy. They do manage to take out that Mercy and get the payload to the second point and keep this thing pushing forward again. Really keeping this team off balance here. Hitscan does get taken out by that Junkrat. But Taco Freak comes back and avenges his teammates' elimination by taking out that opposing player. Here comes a Hanzo ultimate, comes streaking through. So lots going on here. Horde playing way in front of the payload, leaving Ana back here to push this thing forward. The Horde really just keeping this payload moving, trying to go for record time for this payload push here. Not letting the Samurai move towards the point. See that Wrecking Ball's back there all by himself. Manages to escape that somehow. That was a 1v4 situation. Here comes a Wrecking Ball tire, though. Or I'm sorry, a Junkrat tire. does manage to get a Kid MDK's Ana, and they do stop the payload temporarily. So I think that's the first time they were able to really stop that payload. But the Horde pouring it on here. This is one of the harder points to get this late in the match. But a few eliminations there. That's going to allow this payload to continue. They do have that Zen ultimate. That does make him indestructible there for a short amount of time. They do pick him off pretty quickly. Here comes a Pharah ultimate coming in by Pizza Freak to try to get it to the point. They get super close there to getting it in there, but the Samurai make their way out there, take them out. Once they demech this and get rid of this baby diva, though, that should do it and push it to the point with 3 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. So really, really quick push here by the Horde. Really did not let the Samurai get their bearings. They just kept the push. Once they destroyed, sent the majority of the team back to spawn on that first push out the door, they just kept going. They just carried that forward all the way down to that third point. So extremely quick push, 3 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. Really big challenge for this this Samurai team to try to beat. They can still get 3 points even if it's not as much time, but if they do manage to match that push with 3 points, whatever time remaining will be the time they get when they push to overtime and they go to a push-off. So if the Horde manage to stop them from getting 3 points here, they'll win this round and they'll go undefeated into the playoffs. Let's see if they can keep their winning ways going. Samurai, I'm sure, have something for them, though. Looks like for the Horde, they're going to be running El Guapo's running Lucio this time. Hitscan's running Widowmaker. Taco Freak's running Doom. Weirdo's running Ball. Kid MDK's running Ana. And Lantern's running Reinhardt. So definitely significant comp shifts there than what we normally see. And then for the Samurai, they'll be running an Orisa, a Bastion, a Zen, a Moira, a Tracer, and a Roadhog. So they're trying to get those long-range picks out the door. Horde playing up close, tight to the door here. So Horde backing up, giving them a little bit of room here. Reinhardt's going to charge in here. Reinhardt, played by Lantern, does get the elimination on the Hog of the opposing team. Hitscan's going to be able to take out the opposing player there. Lantern, Hitscan, Kid, MDK all getting eliminations. It's going to send them back to spawn. So a little bit of a spawn hold here. Backing off a little bit here, letting them out the door. And they're going to back off and give them a little bit of space there. 2 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock. They did get a little push there, pushing out there with their Ana. Ana's going to run, or I'm sorry, that's their Zen. Managed to get in behind them there, but he's quickly going to be addressed back there. And so they did make their way out the door here, but Lantern with the Earth Shatter there manages to get 2 of the Samurai members. The Samurai coming out the door here. Get on the payload. A lot of the Horde members here in behind them. It makes it hard when you got players behind you in an escort mission. You really got to keep your focus pointed forward. Got the mines back here. Those going to make it difficult for them to get around this door here. A couple big eliminations there by Hitscan. Oguapo gets an elimination with Lucio. Weirdo. Everybody getting in on the action here. Really making it tough on this Samurai team. All right, and they're going to back off. Let them get out the door here. So Moira unleashes her convalescence. Does manage to get Kid MDK's Ana. Do manage to get El Guapo too, so they got a little bit of opportunity here, but the Horde's rallying back. Lantern gets an elimination. Taco Freak takes out their Moira. Reinhardt, played by Lantern, gets their Hog. Just 60 seconds remaining. They do set up with a Bastion here. Both the Bastion and Zen get eliminations here, and they unleash that Bastion ultimate. So let's see if they can do something with it. Get some traction here against this tough Horde team. Hitscan gets a couple elimination though. That's going to stall their push, even though they're able to get a little bit out here. Another set of mines pushed out here, and does manage to take out that Bastion. And Zen comes up here full ultimate mode. Able to kind of body block, let his team push forward here, but the Horde's just too much for him. Hitscan, Taco Freak, Hitscan with another elimination. Weirdo with the elimination on the Moira. And just with a second left, that is going to do it. So the Horde, pretty dominant start to finish match. Both rounds. First round, both points on Lijiang Tower carried 0 to 100%, and then a 3-point push followed by a no-point push by the Samurai. So play of the game is going to be a Lantern. I think this is probably that Earth Shatter that we didn't quite see because he was way up there near the front. Comes in. Gets the Fire Strike. And there's that Earth Shatter. Gets 1-2 eliminations there following. It's a really good job here by this Horde team. Start to finish battle. So I think that's going to do it. I doubt the Samurai are going to have an appetite for another round. But GG's to our friends from Triangle. Thanks for playing us today. It was a lot of fun. And we'll see you guys in the next couple of weeks here as we move into the playoffs. So thanks for tuning in today. Thanks, everybody. It was a lot of fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care.